Wagwan, my peoples. That's my Jamaican accent. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Let's see career mode, part 99 of the series. We have about, I think there should be 3 games in this episode. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember. Liverpool is who we're starting off against in the Premier League. Sturridge and Jovetic, the players to watch out for. Sturridge, obviously. I like Sturridge on FIFA. Sturridge is always good on FIFA. They got Sturridge, they got Benteke. They got some dangerous players on this game. Obviously, we have dangerous players of our own. Here is one of them, and he opens the scoring in the very first highlight of this episode. Marko Arnautovic, the Austrian. He tackled the defender. I think it was it was probably Lovren, because Lovren likes to do it was Lovren. He likes to do shit like that and then fall flat on his face when he gets tackled. Tries to get back up and catch up with Arnautovic. But when Arnautovic is do Liverpool actually play with those two at centre back? I don't think I've ever seen. Well, actually, I actually have. Lovren and Sakho at centre back together. That shit, if you want to get relegated, that's the way to do it. Lovren and Sakho at centre back. Sakho has to be like the worst centre back in the Premier League. This dude is just continuously being exposed. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, but we ain't even here to talk about that. We're here to talk about what's going on in this game. Jovetic skipping around Sakho, not surprisingly, and the finish is just Jovetic. It's Jovetic. Like, Jovetic is not a descriptive word for an amazing finish. He's just smashed it into the back of the net. Clinical, made it look easy, puts us 2-0 up. There's a chance to go 3-0 up here as Jovetic Bruh, I'm about to end this video. I can't speak for some reason. Jovetic pounces on a loose ball. I'm out here. Jovetic pounces on a loose ball. Gets there right in front of goal. You'd expect him to score. I'm still a bit disappointed that he didn't score that. And also he's missed another chance there. But I mean, I guess you could say at least he's getting involved and getting chances right there. He usually would score both of these chances. Very close range. He's put both of them wide. That one on the half volley, I guess you could kind of like let it go, but you still expect him to score that. But we're still 2-0 up. 60 minutes in, that was the final chance. Lamela getting his shot deflected and denied by Mignolet, but we did get all 3 points. And you can see the players running onto the pitch there, celebrating like they've won the league. That is actually because that game means we qualified for the top 4 Champions League football next season, because we are like miles ahead of everyone else, to be honest with you. We're miles ahead of second place, so we're definitely miles ahead of 4th and 3rd, whoever else, 4th, 5th, 6th. So Champions League football is obviously, I think that was our objective for the season from the board, but obviously we know we're expecting a lot more. I don't know why we still keep getting qualified for Champions League as an objective, but we're going for the Premier League. We're looking like we should win the Premier League this season, but coming into a game against Cardiff, we've started off a bit slow on the back foot. We've given them too much space. I don't know where all that space came from. And then you look at that replay and it's just like just look at it. Like, what on earth is that from Michel Vorm? I don't understand that animation. Why is that what he done? I don't get it. But we're gonna have to think about dropping him in the next few games. I'm not too sure. We've swapped our keepers around so much this season already, just because they just keep making mistakes, and I don't know. I see so much potential with Adam Gibbons, especially. That it's kind of like I don't know if I should keep playing him through the mistakes because he could grow into a beast, or if I should just cut my losses because he just keeps fucking up. Michel Vorm makes some excellent saves, but he's fucking up now, and we're just missing chance after chance now. We've hit the crossbar, we've hit the post, we've just gone wide there again. Jovetic missing a chance you would not expect him to miss. Is something up with Jovetic? I don't know. He scored in the last game, he scored a brilliant one, and we're 1-0 down to Cardiff. On the stroke of half time, however, Doumbia gets himself a straight red. Tongo Doumbia sent off just before half time. That's like a manager's nightmare. Like, either getting a player sent off before you're making a sub, or getting a player sent off like right before half time. For a challenge like that as well, that challenge was just so stupid. No arguing about the decision. And look at that again. We've hit the crossbar with Jovetic, and now we've hit the crossbar again with Pogba. Cardiff have 10 men. Surely we can get ourselves back into this game and snatch a lead. 15 minutes left on the clock though. Time is running out. Pogba gets the ball there. He's got Callejon just full. Callejon gets on the end of the deflected pass, but Alisson, Brazilian keeper, makes a save. Still 10 minutes left on the clock. Really good acrobatics and improvisation from Calhoun, but the keeper makes a save and time runs out. So even with 10 men on the field, we couldn't get back into the game. Cardiff took all 3 points for us. And I mean, we've been dropping some points this season. Maybe we're dropping what we should have dropped last season, going undefeated. I don't know, but something, it's definitely got a lot harder this season, basically what I'm saying. But we're getting into the next game. It's an FA Cup matchup against Newport FC, I think it is. We've gone up. That's this lineup we went with. Musonda gets in the team, Harborough gets in the team, Highland gets himself a start. I think this may even be his first start for the team. But Newport getting the first shot on goal, denied by the keeper. We've come back up the other end. It's Highland getting on the end of that corner. Bosu obviously getting a start. He's a player you should watch out for. The player we've been training for a few seasons. Oh, excuse me. We've been training for a few seasons now. Obviously, he's kind of like an experiment, trying to get him, see how good he can become, basically. 70 minutes, still 0-0. Harborough comes inside, back outside, onto his favoured left foot, and absolutely tries to destroy the back of the goal net. He's just rasped it into the back of the net. All that power, I don't even know where it came from. A lot of the shots recently that I've been taking, a lot of my players, I don't know if they're... A lot of my players have some pretty good shot power. I don't know if that's because of how they've developed, but the shots seem to be having a lot more behind them. Like, they're rocketing off man's foot. So, I'm not too sure. We're 1-0 up now. Got a few new players come onto the pitch. And Moya on the right-hand side, he gets himself a chance, but he sends his shot just wide. Newport have to start attacking quite soon to try and get themselves back into the game, which is opening themselves up for counter-attacks. Moya just couldn't put that one into the back of the net. Newport coming forward, however, down the right-hand side. It's crossed in, and Gibbons is just able to retrieve that header right there. And that's the final chance of the game. That's the final highlight of the game. This is the final match of the episode, and we did beat Newport. I was about to say take all 3 points, and I remember this FA Cup game, but we did book our way into the next round of the FA Cup, where hopefully we can get another easy draw. I mean, no offense to Newport, they didn't make it easy for us, especially with our weakened side playing out there. But hopefully we can get like a League 2, League 1 side, maybe even a Championship side, and I'll be happy with that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave you guys with a squad report, a real quick squad report. Obviously, if you want to see more, just pause the video. A lot of my players growing quite well, and maybe we get a quick look at the Premier League table or the top scoring charts or something. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe, leave a like. Bye.